What is the goal of learning a language? I think most people will say fluency, being fluent, but this goal is too broad. It doesn't really have a specific metric through which we can measure it. So let's create a better goal. For most people, fluency means being able to hold a conversation and not having to learn through books and courses anymore. You know, finally learning by doing, by speaking and watching content. And this part is what we should focus on. Watching content in a foreign language has a much lower barrier of entry than holding a conversation in it. And it has the same effect as this broader goal of fluency. It allows you to integrate the language into your everyday life and masks learning as doing something fun, which over time can significantly increase your chances of sticking with it.
Here.
So what would you need to start watching content in a foreign language without it feeling overwhelming and frustrating, like you're not learning anything? Well, you've probably heard about this idea of a number of words that native speakers of a language use on a daily basis, right? If you Google it, how many words are used daily in your chosen language, and you check a couple of different sources, you'll probably see something within the range of 750 to 3,000 words per day. Most commonly, it's going to be around 1,000 to 2,000 words a day, but there are some edge cases, so definitely check it out. And then I'd recommend taking the lowest number you'll find, so let's say 1,000 words. That becomes your goal. When you achieve this goal of learning 1,000 words, you'll be able to start consuming content and integrating the language into your life. But how do you reach this goal? Simple. You set a daily goal, whether it's learning 5 words or 50 words. And now you can see how this vague goal of fluency becomes a destination, something you can track and measure. Let's say you're learning 20 new words per day from a list of the most commonly used words in a given language. Seems reasonable, right? You can get to this goal of 1,000 words in less than 2 months, even including some days off and to review previous words. Now, you may be thinking, what about grammar? And it really depends on the language you're learning and on your learning style. Usually, you can't learn the most popular words in a language without at least a little bit of grammar, so I definitely recommend checking out an overview of the grammar even before you start with the vocabulary, and the rest you'll really start to understand through consuming content. Either way, experiment with different styles and find out what works for you. Maybe you can dedicate 1 day a week strictly to grammar or something like that. The most important thing is to create goals that are achievable and measurable and not abstract. This changes your entire perspective in everything you do.